Hi everyone. So it's the end of a very long day. I had my breakdown last night with my binge eating. It was difficult, to say the least. I have managed to get through today without any binge eating, no sweet treats, nothing like that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. After last night's video, I did get a couple of I got a comment and a text message from some friends that were so supportive and just said some really, really lovely things that I hadn't really thought about myself before. So it was really lovely to see and hear. And yeah, it just made me think about myself slightly differently. When you hear a young person say that you're an inspiration to them and they, kind of want to be like you, when all you can ever think about yourself is bad comments, bad thoughts, you don't feel like you're worthy, you don't feel like, you don't think you inspire anybody because you don't inspire yourself. So, yeah, to have people say that that they really love me, it's shocking for myself, but lovely. And it does make you think, actually. You beat yourself up, you have all these, my depression, my anxiety, I just let it rip myself apart, really. I say things to myself in my head about myself that I wouldn't say to my worst enemy. I'm so evil to myself, so cruel. And I think to myself, I would never say those things because I know how hurtful it could be, how much harm I could do by saying that to somebody. But yet it's okay for me to say about myself to myself. And this is what you don't realise. Even like in conversation, when somebody makes a comment or something, and then you respond with with a joke or like you try and dismiss it, really, like, oh well, actually no, I'm getting a bit fat, or oh no, my skin doesn't look great, or no, I don't, oh, I think I look ugly. You forget that you're hearing that. You may be saying it, but you're hearing those comments about yourself. So in your head, in your subconscious, you're like, oh, I must really be ugly. I must be fat. I must not look nice. I must be horrible. It's no different to somebody saying it to you. It's going to have the same effect. And I think that sometimes we forget to actually be nice to ourselves and be positive and boost ourselves and our self-confidence. Because if we can't do it for ourselves, how are other people going to do it? So, yeah, having people point out positive things about me last night really helped boost my mood, which was so, so lovely. So yeah, this morning I went to my volunteering job. I volunteer in a cattery in Bexhill called Barbie-Kills Animal Sanctuary, and I work with the old senior cats. They're so lovely. I got such a lovely, warming welcome from them. Lots of purrs and meows, and they rub up me, and it's so great. It's so lovely. It makes it's a nice day to start my nice way to start my day off. So yeah, I really enjoy going there. I've been there for 3 years. So yeah, that was really nice. And then I drove over to my best friend's house, and I've spent the afternoon with her. We went out for a bite of lunch. She gave me a massive talking to. She's been following these videos, and she says, I get what you're saying in them, and she feels sorry for me. She understands, and she she's not hard on me, but she said to me, I'm so frustrated with you. I just she's losing her temper with me because she knows, like I do, I'm intelligent. I know what I need to do. I've got all the facts. I've got everything in front of me. But yet, I don't do it. Why? Why don't I do it? And she's like, I just want to shake you. I want to shake myself. It's frustrating. So, yeah, having her give me a swift kick up the rear today was needed, big time. So yeah, and then I got to see her kids, which always, is bittersweet because I love spending time with them, but it also makes me realise that I wish I had my own, and she's got 2 beautiful kids, so it is hard to love them, but them not be yours, because I love them like they were mine, because they are gorgeous. And I say she's more of a sister to me than a best friend. So yeah, it was nice seeing them all today. And then I'm staying with my in-laws tonight because tomorrow I childmind for my other friend. I look after her youngest, who's a year old, and he's just as scrumptious. But on the drive over, it's half an hour drive from my friend's house to my in-laws' house, my IBS kicked in. It's my own fault. Rather than having something sensible at lunch, I had pie that wasn't gluten-free. And I meant to be gluten-free because I have IBS. And yeah, it proper kicked in. My stomach was in crunching up. It was horrible. I was in pain. I was trying to drive in the dark and the wet. I literally just gave the front door straight upstairs, and I'm just like, oh, why do I do this to myself? Why? The end of last year, I cut out all gluten, all dairy, all meat. I was literally a pescatarian, and was basically a vegan that ate fish, basically. That's what I was. And you know what? I dropped my weight so quickly. I got another stone off, and it did wonders for me, because not eating red meat is good for you, or eating a lot of red meat, because it is a inflammatory meat, red meat. So by not having that, it was improving my health. Not having the dairy, like I said before, with all the hormones and steroids and all the rubbish that they feed animals, that was doing better for me, because I have alternatives that are still full of calcium, that's still good for you, but they're plant-based, which is much better for your system, much better. And then having no gluten, so it did wonders for my insides, wonders. And the insides got better, so the outside got better. And I was in a really good place. But then, kind of the other side of Christmas, it just all went out the window. And I'm back to eating whatever, whenever, however. And when I did my food shop yesterday, I bought gluten-free stuff and bits and pieces, because I've got all the intentions in the world to do it. And they go out the window. So yeah, very frustrating with myself. And I just wish I could just stay focused, stick on the path that I need to be on, and just do what I need to do, because I know I will be so much better for it. And I'm screaming at myself, why can't you do it? What is holding you back? I have no answers, I'm afraid. I have no answers, because up here seems to control everything. So I need to do some serious work with my head. I think I need to have really in-depth therapy. My therapist has said to me that I need trauma-based therapy, because I've got a lot of childhood problems, and I know everybody's got their issues, and I know it feels like another excuse, but unfortunately I did have a really difficult childhood. My mum's an alcoholic. She put me in serious danger multiple times as a child. I was in and out of care from the age of 7 to 10, and then from 10 onwards, I was permanently in foster care. So I can tell you when my eating got bad. I was 10 years old, and it was a foster home that just let me eat, and I was sad, I was angry, I was confused, I was frustrated. My whole life had been turned upside down. I had nothing of my own, you know, I had no clothes, no toys, no nothing from my own home. Everything that I was given was brought for me new. I lost everything. And I comfort eated. And the second home that they then put me in, which meant to be my forever home, they had to put me on a diet straight away. I've got pictures of me at 10, I look like a hamster. But yeah, they put me on a diet, and that's when things just got, I was, from that point, up, down for my food. As soon as pocket money was allowed, I remember I used to buy a Lion bar, so this is probably around the age of like 13, 14 upwards. Every time I got my pocket money, straight to the shop, a Lion bar, if you remember a Lion bar, I think they still sell them. And this is when the Müller corner ice cream, yogurts first started like hitting the streets that were big. Just by one of those, the one with the toffee in and the hoops, the chocolate hoops. That's what I bought every time I got my pocket money. I remember doing it. Yeah, then the older you get, the more things you can control and buy and do. And yeah, it's difficult. Control is difficult. Anyway, guys, I have taken myself to bed. I am very tired today. Really feeling it, and I know I'm going to have a long day tomorrow looking after a 1-year-old. So I am going to snuggle up into the duvet, read my book, and hopefully have an early night. So I will speak to you all again soon. Thank you for listening to me again. And I hope you're all doing well. And if you need any support, just drop me a comment. I will get back to you as soon as I see it. And yeah, between all of us, we can all support each other and get through this. Thanks, guys.